Oh my. Hey, Gillis, good morning. Morning, Barry. I'm definitely going to try to do that. Definitely going to try to do that. Good morning to you. One second here. Just about settled in. All right. Here we go. We're good. We got about 4 hours of hard riding to do. I get over here to Kentucky, over to Lexington, Kentucky. So we're going to be hitting it hard. Cross over there. So I'm thinking, thinking very hard how I should go. If I should go Indianapolis to Cincinnati, then south on 75, or just go down 65 from Indianapolis to Louisville, then over to I think there's more freaking hills on freaking Louisville than what there is. I don't know. Hard debate. Hard debate. You know what? Six or seven. Dang, what should I do? Yeah, because I cannot be late. I gotta be on time. And I'm playing with fire right now. Should I do? What should I do? Morning, Jim. Hey, Skinny. 6:30, 7:30. We're gonna be right there just on time. Can't have nothing happen. But we're gonna gain freaking minutes too, though, as we're going. So I gotta keep the hammer down, man. Eight 84 to Indianapolis, huh? It's an hour and 20 minutes. Come on, climb this. Thank you. Well, you finally figured it was on, huh? Yeah, blinding people, huh? Oh, you daggone stupid. There we go. Yeah, I'll be getting there just in time. Yeah. Oh, come on, really? Supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. Waiting for my phone to switch over to freaking Eastern time. Still in Central time. We'll be in Eastern here in just a minute. Should switch over. 340. 340 just did. Good deal. I ain't slowing down for nobody. Oh, Danville, huh? Hmm. Yeah, we're in Indiana. Back about, I don't know, probably about, let's see, 2, 3, 4 north of here on this road right here. There's a company up there called Flexingate. Having to back up to my trailer because I had dropped my empty. Backed up to my trailer and went inside and asked him if it was done. He said, "Yeah, you're done." I said, "Okay, thanks a lot, appreciate it." And pulled up to the guard check, with the seal, and he checked it. He goes, "Yeah, you're gonna have to hold on a few minutes." He said, "There's something wrong with the paperwork or something." I'm like, "Really?" So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, he goes, "Just go ahead and pull up to there, and park." I'm like, "All right." So I walked back and I said, "What seems to be the problem?" "Well, you'll have to get a hold of your dispatch." I'm like, "All right." So got a hold of my dispatch and he said, "Yeah, hang on a minute, Ernie." You know, Next thing you know, I'm talking to my safety director, Paul, and I'm like, "Well, what in the hell's going on, Paul?" And he goes, "Well, you're being accused of smelling like alcohol." I was like, "To what?" I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "What can we do to solve this real quick?" I said, "I got to get going." He goes, "Well, just hang tight. We're trying to figure it out." Said, "All right." And I said, "This ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit." I said, "Don't they know what underarm deodorant smells like?" I said, "Because I had just put some on this morning." And I said, "That's probably what he's smelling." I said, "I've been drinking coffee in front of this guard." And I said, "I can't understand why the guard won't, side with me and saying, oh, been seeing him, drinking coffee and he's been coming in drinking some water out of the thing there. And I don't smell no alcohol on him, but no, he didn't do shit." And you lazy son of a bitch. About an hour later, here come two cops. Yeah, just racing in there. And I'm out there in a wide open here. They're giving me a breathalyzer test. Like, are you freaking serious? Yeah, I blew 000. Idiots. I was so freaking mad. I left and I was giving them the finger as I was freaking leaving. Took off up out of there. Oh, I was pissed. Oh man, I was madder than hell. Accused me of smelling like alcohol. Ain't no way I would drink and drive into the daggone thing. Coffee's good this morning. Mm-hmm. Well, that place is full of trucks too. Jeez. Wow. They're in the back. Wow. Well, we're off to Lexington, Kentucky from out of Danville, Illinois. Did about 600 miles there yesterday. 70 to Indianapolis. Yeah, we can't let nothing happen, man. We're going to be right on time. Wish I'd have woke up sooner. We should be all right. Right exactly at 4 hours. Yeah, we got about 15 minutes to spare, but we'll make up time as we go. Thanks for not turning your lights down there, Jack. 260 miles to roll. Scale house? They ain't got no scales on this damn road. Used to be back in the day. I think Indiana's got one going northbound on 65 from out of, matter of fact, it's at the 50-yard line. And they got one up there just below Fort Wayne going southbound. That's the only two scales. Well, no, they got one up on 72. They got one there. And one up there on 65 coming out of Erie, Indiana. Yeah, they've only got like 4 scales. Man, these freaking bumps. Yeah, you know you're in Indiana when you feel all kind of bumps. They don't know how to take care of their roads. No, you're an asshole. Oh, jeez. Bouncy road. Huh. Yesterday I was live. I was doing something. Totally forgot about the live stream as I was driving. Yeah, kicked you guys off. I'm like, oh man. I said, well, ain't no sense of starting a new one. Went ahead, drove the rest of the day talking to my buddy. We sat there and talked for dang near 3 hours, sitting there talking to each other. Well, 250 miles to roll. Exactly 4 hours. You know, We got to be there right at 8 o'clock on time. So we can't have nothing happen. Yeah, I finally figured out how to get to my mileage every day on that daggone tablet. We did dang near 600 miles on Monday. It's like 580, I think, around there. And then yesterday was 600. Today I have no clue. Coming down here to, well, down here to Lexington, I have no clue after that where they'll be sending me to. They didn't leave no messages for me either, so I don't know. I'll probably find some damn broker load heading back to them. I'd rather have went to Denver, or I'd rather have went. Ain't got no time to exactly 4 hours to get there, so went off. We just can't have nothing happen while we're riding. Yeah, I'm glad it's in the middle of the night too. The only thing that concerns me is Louisville. Yeah, don't turn them down, damn driver. Double A. Morning. Freaking Indiana roads. Damn, they suck. Starting to go back down. True or not, I don't. Especially the gasoline. Hey, OB. Well, I picked up two more cards from Illinois. I played two from the previous, and I got the two back following it. So the two that I played were losers. So hopefully the ones I got you are the winners. So we'll see. I've got you Oklahoma, um, Iowa, and Illinois. I've got you 10, 20, $30 so far worth. And I want you in yours 12. I can't tell you how many times each state I've been in, but I've only been in California twice, and that's enough for me. I don't want to go back. No, I do not like the 55-mile-an-hour bullshit. So I want to stay out of that daggone country over there. It's its own country over there. Don't want to go again. Don't know, but you'll have fun scratching them though. All different states. I'll write on the back. Well, some of them you're gonna know because they're printed on the front. You know which state, but some of them you can't tell. And then I'll write them down on the back which states they're from, and I'll circle the odds. That way you know. That way you don't have to go searching in. Yeah, time consuming, especially when you're live and you don't want to do that. So I'll circle all the odds for each ticket and where they're from. Oh, you know. Uh, yeah, it was over. Went over Donner's Pass, there, Reno, and that was fun. Then we went over into California from oh shoot, whatchamacallit, Las Vegas. Went to California that way. Then came out of California down on 10 from San Diego. I go down there and pick up some daggone military equipment. I come up on one of their uh, point checks. Huh, you keep your ass moving. Go on. Okay. See ya. They must have knew what I was hauling. Military equipment. Yeah, I've been in all 48 states and um, Canada. I'm sick of driving. I got on Facebook last night and I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, man, I'm 61. I'm sick of doing this, and I had to delete that message. Hmm. Yeah, didn't want to sound like a crybaby. I'm sick of driving. I didn't want to go back over the road, but this company seems to treat me fair. And let's see here. Went to Vegas. Someone tried to get me to go to Los Angeles. I said, no thanks. Hell yeah, no. Nah, I was over in that area and I didn't like it. There was a freaking lot of traffic and uh-uh. Nope, I didn't care for it. It's supposed to have 55 mile an hour. Some stinks around this area. Pew. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to get out of truck driving, man. It's so damn bad, but it's the only thing that pays halfway decent out here in the world, you know. Yeah, but sick of having to watch my back. Seriously, I am. Sick of having to watch my back because you know I don't feel like getting robbed. You know, especially when you go to the ATM, which I don't hardly go to the ATM anymore. You know, since I got debit card with me, I can just scan it anywhere. Many a truck driver's been killed over their own money, man. Yeah, anytime I went to the ATM, man, I was watching my back, man, looking around, making sure nobody's watching me. And that's the thing, man. Always had to watch your back out here. No, I don't either. I don't either, man. You happen to bite Karens and Kens out here. You know, the way the Democrats showed their ass off last time in the House. You know, it's like, are you serious? Yeah, uh-huh, it is. It is. You didn't have to worry about a dead thing back in the 70s and 80s, man. Some of the 90s too, but now, psh, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You ain't got nothing to worry about. She'll be fine. She'll do just fine. And don't worry about that. My daughter, she went too, and I've been to Washington D.C. Matter of fact, I live south of Washington D.C. There in Virginia, or Fredericksburg, and worked out of Quantico. Was constantly up in the Washington D.C. and everywhere around you there. You ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Not there. No, very well protected area. Trust me. You ain't got nothing to worry about. And, and that's from me to letting you know. And she'll be very well protected. Yep. Yeah, I've been there, and it's very well protected area. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. She'll do just fine. She's gonna have a good time though, man. A lot more of learning than anything. There's a lot of things to see there in Washington D.C. A lot of things. Trust me. All right, don't do that. Yep, she's gonna have a ball, man. Yep, go watch. Yeah, but just to let her know to stay in her group. Just stay in the group. Don't wander off by yourself. Don't do that. Never wander off by yourself. Stay with your group. That way you're counted. You know. Yeah, get that thick in her head, please. I bet she's excited. Yeah, but just tell it from a guy that's been there. Stay with your group. Yep, stay with your group. Do not wander off by yourself. Well, everyone should do that. You know, girls at that age, stay with your group. Mm. No, but being there, it's a very well protected area. Yep. Um, Matter of fact, I am east of Crawfordsville, Indiana. I'm on Highway 74. I'm running over here to Indianapolis, and I'm going to jump on 65 going south to Louisville, Kentucky. From there, I'm going to jump on Highway 64 and run that over to Lexington, Kentucky, is where my stop is at. I've got to be there for 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm hauling butt. Says I'll be there in 3.5 hours. So I'm gaining time. I'm gaining a little bit of time. As long as I keep the hammer down. The group don't wander off, you know. Do not wander off. Stay with the group. That's, you know. I remember doing an office move, you know, from down from the White House there. We were taking stuff from one floor, taking it to another, moving office equipment around, and got paid extra for doing it. And and we were sitting out front of the daggone freaking building, and this great big black guy. Oh, well, hey, he was like in the left field because he sure wasn't right, man. And I had to literally roll my window up, you know, to keep from hearing him. And yeah, I think he smoked one too many crack pipes. Yep. Stop doing that. Daggone it. Dead zones, man. Out here in the country, man. You know, out here in the country. Do you know what? You get that in any major city, you know, people that are wigged out, you know, and lost their minds, you know. Oh, one thing, when I was there, in, back in the day, man, shit, a long time ago, man. I was in my, I think I was like 20, 21 years old at that time. And, shit, man, them people paid good, you know. I was working for United Van Lines for moving people's stuff, and yeah, man, we got tipped good by them people, man. Oh, you probably have. Uh huh. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I could say you have. You know, each city's, you know, each city's got their own crackheads. You know, it's what I call them, crackheads. That's where they seem to get the the most out of people, where they, can bum off of people, But people just throw them a couple bucks just to get rid of them. Go on, get out of here. Hey, this guy not wanting to freaking. They're a fucking asshole. That was me on the CB telling that guy he was an asshole for not turning his lights down. Sorry about that, but uh-huh. Now they come out with that damn fentanyl crap, man. Killing people. You know, that daggone nephew of mine, I kept telling him, boy, you kept messing with that shit, it's gonna kill you. Oh, I know what I'm doing, Uncle Ernie. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you had any sense, you wouldn't do it, period. Now, he's 6 feet under the ground. It killed him. I told him, I said, look, I said, if it kills you, I said, I'm not going to have no remorse for you. I will not stand at your daggone freaking casket and cry. Nope, because I warned you. I told you and warned you that you don't know what you're doing, that you need to leave the shit alone. Yep, it killed him. Yeah, he's 6 feet into the ground. Tell you what, it hurt my brother, boy. It really hurt him. He says, I'll never see him again. Yeah, you're not going to, Doug. I said, I fair warned him, and I told him, and I told him. I said, I kept fair warning him. I said, but he wouldn't listen. I know. Yeah. Yep. So I pray for his soul, though, that it goes to heaven, but I kind of doubt it messing with that shit. You know, I told him till I was blue in the face, man, that shit's going to kill you. Oh, no, Curly, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. No, you don't. You have no clue what you're doing except killing yourself. Yeah, it killed him. Yeah, there's nobody there to give him that whatever it is, Narcan or whatever. Yeah, nobody there to give him any. So I didn't feel sorry for him. And nope. I know it's hard, but when somebody does that shit to themselves, I had nope, no remorse. Yeah, Narcan. Yeah. Well, in other words, so far I got 2 tickets each from each state for you. The same ticket, back to back. Um, yep, Oklahoma's one, Iowa, and then Illinois. Then once I get paid, I'll get you, I don't know, I'll get you some from Michigan, Ohio. I won't get you any from Indiana. Their tickets suck. I don't like playing the Indiana tickets. I've hardly ever won from Indiana. If I think about it, I'll try to get you some from, or try to get you a couple from Kentucky, but I don't know when I'll be back to Kentucky, so I don't know whether I should or not. Yeah, I probably just, I'm gonna get you tickets from the ones I know I can get back to, where I know I can get back to. I'll just say I'd like to stop if I can get back over there before I send these tickets to you. It's Pennsylvania. I have to get you a couple of theirs. There you go. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, keep letting everybody know. Hey, man, I'm gonna be getting $5 tickets from. Well, you definitely know of five already. I might do a couple, sets from Michigan because I love our tickets. There's no uh, dang it, there's no fake multipliers there. No fake multipliers. That's what I love about Michigan. Now, Illinois, Ohio, I do believe Kentucky, they have fake multipliers. Yeah, yeah, because I hit 100 times there in freaking Illinois twice on a couple other big tickets. Hit 100 times, and there's $1 under bull crap. So Ohio has fake multipliers. I know Illinois does. I know Kentucky, I think does. I think, but we're not gonna get Kentucky tickets because I don't know when the next time I'll be back in Kentucky. But I know Judy's sister lives in Kentucky, so I could mail them to her. Hey, can you? Yeah, that's a thing to do. So I might be able to get Kentucky tickets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've done that like I think it was like 3 times, twice in Illinois, and I can't think of the other place I did it at. I think it might have been Ohio. They put $1 on each 100 times. I'm like, come on. That is just so wrong. Here you get 100 times, you're thinking, oh man, we're gonna hit it big. You scratch it up and there's $1. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. No, $100. Now trust me, Ohio, I couldn't tell you how many outliers I've hit. I think 15,000 in just $1,000 tickets, and then a $10,000 ticket, off a $20 ticket I hit for 10 G's. But that was back in 2018. I haven't hit none since then. That was funny. I was on my way to freaking South Carolina. Um, can't remember the city. I'd have to look it up. I was on my way down there. I stopped at North Baltimore, Ohio, there to to use the restroom and fill up on diesel fuel, and went to the daggone lottery machine after I used the restroom, and I'm in line to get my fuel receipt. I'm sitting there scratching, and I won. Lady behind the daggone counter, she's kitchen help. You can't cash it here. You got to take that over to the store. I said, if you don't mind your business, I'm in line to get my fuel receipt, not to cash this in. I know to take it over to the store. If you don't mind your own business. Oh, I was hot, man. The way she was talking to me, I was hot, man. I got livid. I snapped right back. Uh, she made me so damn mad. I went back to the lottery machine. I double scanned the barcode, that way I could play another ticket. I scratched off I didn't scratch off the numbers. I just scratched the numbers off for the play area and seen I hit a star, and it was a Willy Wonka ticket, matter of fact. And I got a star on the top row and scratched everything off. So I scratched all the winning numbers off, and I didn't hit no numbers. So I scratched off the amount, bam, 10 grand. I'm like, what? I come walking by her. I said, thanks for pissing me off. I just want $10,000. And walked on out. Her eyes got great big. I never laughed so hard in my life going by her. Yeah. She did that to a lot of truck drivers, man. She'd snap at them. You can't cash it here. You think we don't know? We do this enough. Come on. Come on. There we When you're traveling like this, OBE, you're gonna hit dead zones. Now, I'm wanting to get that it's called Starlink, and you can use it while you're traveling down the highway, but I'm gonna have to use my senior citizens discount to get it. That way when I'm live like this, you know, I won't, hit a dead zone when I'm driving. Yeah, because I'm using the cell towers to go live, and it's crazy, why it's doing that. But anyway, back in 2009, uh, same thing happened. I was in the Frenchtown Mall. 2009, it was a happening thing back and then. People were going to the mall and shopping, and it was a happening place. You know, not now. I mean, it's just an empty freaking building. But I had some tickets in my pocket. Some instant scratch off tickets. So I stopped in the middle where they um, used to sell tickets at. I had her scan them in. It was, kind of big. Give me, I said, give me 10 tickets. So she did it all in one. And uh, There we go. Daggone it. I had to reboot my phone. I don't know why it's doing that because we're right here in Indianapolis now. You know, and finding all the bumps too. Still here, OBE? I had to reboot my phone, restart it. I don't know why that shit does that for. I have to reboot my whole phone sometimes. 203 miles, basically 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So it's what, 4 o'clock now? 4:30? Guys, I'm gonna shut this down, man. I'm getting too upset with this daggone thing. It don't wanna, yeah, it don't wanna freaking act right. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this stream down and probably start up later on. I'm gonna call my friends up on the phone anyway and talk with them for a while. All right, guys. Hey, y'all take care, OBE. I will. You got my phone number now. I texted you my phone number or emailed you my number, so you got it. Oh no, no problem, man. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do. All right, guys. Y'all take care. We will catch you guys later on, and I'm gonna try to get to Indianapolis here and start boogieing south of freaking Indianapolis. Y'all take care, and we'll see you later. All right, that's cool. All right, cool. All right, you can text me anytime there. All right, you can text me anytime. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye now.